Real fast makes me heal all of it.
No, I did not. Sorry. Hold up. Are we running into the same issue like last time? Because it's saying that we're streaming, but no notification. Nope. We are live. We are live. Awesome. We just need to change the title. Welcome everyone to back to
Salty
our
Chillers.
entertainment live streams. We're back with Kingdom Hearts. And last time where we were at before we ended was Agrabah. We're still there. Don't worry, I just did the level grinding. Got myself up to level 24. Donald's just always gonna be low level. There's just no way around Donald. And
Donald, come on! I thought you knew better. I thought you knew you needed the levels so you can be good. Donald
Get
doesn't
good,
understand.
so
Get good.
Rich, I think my friend
Drink some
Yellowfang wants to join up on us. I just got a message from her. And
Sure.
so
Just no worries. That's an easy, simple fix. If I was friends with her, it would make this easier, but that's fine.
Yellowfang is not online at the moment.
But if she does want to join in, I will just shoot her a friend request. So it was do a simple, easy slide into all this.
Yes. Rich, can you edit the name of our video?
That's what I'm working on right now. I think the name's been taken care of. My police station, I feel like, is having a little small technical difficulties. No. Maybe.
Alright. So yes, so we'll keep going. So Val wasn't here last time, so the Tiger Head fight to me is one of the most annoying fights to deal with. I was talking with the Rich afterwards. I think to me personally, Tiger fight may be one of the toughest fights in Kingdom Hearts outside of the fights on in Hollow Bastion. Because in Hollow Bastion you have to fight spoiler stuff, but you got a Riku fight in there, and that Riku fight is not easy. So part of the reason why I got myself up to level 24 is because what I was reading was kind of, that's like a recommended level to be at. So I'm going level 24 just to help me out, so I have that help, and also a couple extra abilities as well. One of them is Air Combo Plus that I have equipped, and what Air Combo Plus does, it extends my Air Combo by 1. But also with that, I have my strength in that off.
Because you need that for the eyes, right?
Yes, and also just in general because air combos do more damage, but I was just having such a hard time on just getting through, and just having the extra health is always a huge plus in this fight.
Indeed.
Now I was double checking through my abilities. There's one ability that I won't get till way late because I went stack first, and so I'm gonna have to just deal with it. For those of you that are familiar with Kingdom Hearts, will know that I'm talking about an ability called second chance. Once more doesn't come until later in the series. Ah, crap. Alright, so my friend Yellowfang will be on in an hour.
Alright
Nice.
then. I'll keep my eye out because I did send her a friend request so you can keep playing and she can just pop right in here.
Alright, so that was honestly a really good run for me right there.
But you died.
Well, yes,
That's
but
good.
as far as damage and that go, where last time, Rachel will remember this, and those who were watching with us last time, it was whew, very stressful on that stuff. Just because I was lucky just to get one eye destroyed.
And you want that both eyes to sucks.
The fight requires both eyes destroyed. Now, yes, the health, as I was explaining last time, Val, the health pool between the eyes, they each have an individual health pool. Actually, that's not correct. The eyes, so the health between both eyes will have the same amount of health between the two, but when you see that health bar drop to 0, it's pretty much overall. So each eye has its own health pool, but they themselves only take so much damage.
So they're like 2 separate enemies. They have 2 separate health pools, but they take less damage because of that.
So they're 2 separate enemies, but they count to the overall health of the boss.
Right. So you want to, like do a lot of aggro on the eyes.
And what makes this fight annoying, as you've been seeing, I have been having the bandits kind of just jump up at me. So what I may need to do, because a lot of the strategy guides, when you go take a look, really don't say who to recommend in your party for support to help you out. And that, so I'm just running Donald and Goofy, just because that's who I decided to run with. I could run Aladdin, but I don't think Aladdin's useful at this moment, in this fight in particular. I would have Donald, but Donald's too busy healing Goofy.
Because Goofy knows the main character in the series, we all know that. Maybe that's what happened. Just to prove that Donald should have been the main character, he had...
Yeah, I think because Numar is salty, he decided to make Donald not the greatest character. I still find it...
unless he has Donald and Goofy, since Goofy was supposed to be the main character. And this has not like you, you're just tough to decide.
Oh man, rest in peace, Goofy.
You are only hope Goofy, you ruined it for us.
Oh, there went Donald.
Yep. It's very typical to see a dead Donald. Stop moving around, you stupid tiger head. Thank you.
Oh, you see his eyes are so irritated, he can't stand still, he can't be still anymore.
I'm gonna
He's
get
trying
this
to
guy
fix-
some Visine.
Right?
That's what he's trying to do. But he doesn't want it.
Nah, it looks like Kira's trying to perform LASIK.
And just hit your eyes a couple times and everything's gonna be okay.
Yep. Come on,
Bandit.
not Goofy. Do your thing, Goofy. Alright, come on, come on, come on,
Goofy's still
come on,
there.
come
There
on.
you go. Goofy's back alive.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Goofy, you take the aggro. You're just not doing that.
No, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it.
I know last time you were saying trying to kill both sides at the exact same time. Didn't seem like you tried to do that this go around.
No, honestly, it was becoming really stressful in that. So I'm just going with something that I'm familiar with and what I know. Alright,
And have to deal with this spammy head.
now I gotta deal with the spammy head, which is why I wanted to take both eyes out as close to the same time as possible. because he becomes really hard to deal with when he gets like this. Come on, really?
Yes, he does not want to stand still because he just sort of wants to.
I mean, that eye must be really... Are you serious?
Seriously irritating you.
No, the bandit just kind of whooshed through.
He's like, I can go through, why can't you?
Yes! Level grind does help out people.
You did it.
Did it, yes.
Congrats.
Now, fortunately, as far as what's left for me to do, it's not much. Like, I am basically done with Agrabah at this point. I just got a few things left to do. I'm going ahead and dropping down below. The reason why I'm dropping down below is because I have to do a couple... There's one room I have to get myself to in here, which helps me progress with the story. To go and fight. Anyone want to take the guess who the boss fight of Agrabah is going to be? Jafar, yeah.
Jafar, I thought it was gonna be like, you know, Aladdin. Oh, no, Aladdin's part of Jasmine.
Alright, so
Or, you know, the genie.
this room right here,
Fire!
I cast fire, and it opens up like the door that I need in order to progress forward. And also it triggers this cutscene right here. So, you know how we talked
My
about
first
how we
wish
got
is
like
show
James
me
Wood
the
to come back and do Hades? Alright, so Val, you mentioned how you've seen Halloween Town, right?
I have not, actually, which is so surprising.
Okay,
I
I told...
haven't seen it all the way through either, so it's okay.
So, fun fact, they actually got the voice actor for Jack Skellington. I don't remember his name right there. Yes, that's him. That's voice
Nice.
acting, yes. So it's just one of those cool things where Square Enix managed to get, or Disney managed to get, one of the original voice actors to come back. Alright, so I am going to do a little bit of grinding, but I am first going to get myself into a safe spot so I can fight some of these enemies, just because why not? Because the moment, so I'm now in the treasure room, and so the treasure room is right where the boss fight is going to take place at. But I don't want to do that just yet. I do want to fight a few enemies. Oh yes, let's... we need Aladdin's help. But I want that Trinity. There you go. Because who doesn't want to get money? I do appreciate Square Enix for spelling money with the U
Thunder! Come on! Thunder!
versus like how you would typically spell it. And of course, Donald's dead.
Here!
Rip.
Come on! Come on! Thunder! Here! This should help.
And I just love Donald and Goofy. Especially Donald. They're always dead. Got the treasure chest, you dumb heartless. Never underestimate the shadows. Because
Come on!
they're... Alright, to me they're like the Zerg from StarCraft. When there's enough of them, they're dangerous. But one or two, no big deal.
Heal!
Interesting.
So yeah, this is like almost the entire area that I completely skipped over, but that's okay. Back now, because I want some XP.
Come on! Heal!
Jerk. So, Val, Rich was asking me, last stream that, the whole purpose of tech points. Tech points is another way to earn XP in battle. It's like getting a successful, like, parry off.
Yeah.
Heal! Thunder!
Oh, yes, I'm going to show you guys something. Because remember how I was in Wonderland and I talked about the Giga Shadows? So, I went back there as I was leveling up, and, came across the Giga Shadows.
Oh man.
Yeah. And then, there's the Shadow, there's the Giga Shadow.
Oh no.
Yeah, so what makes them a little on the annoying side with everything is the simple fact that, if they hit you, they disappear. And so if you're going for the 100% in this game, you're gonna have to grind that room out in order to get the Giga Shadows, so you can get the material that they drop to help craft. I should not have jumped up. Alright guys, I think I'm ready to go fight Jafar now.
Woohoo!
I'm so grateful for those little saves that Kingdom Hearts have between everything.
Thunder! 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 Here! Here! Thunder!
Don't fall down, Sora. Don't fall down. It's illegal. Oh, thanks, Donald. I appreciate you sacrificing your your magic to keep me alive.
Nice.
Alright, alright, alright. Let's see here. Alright. First gonna save. This is what I do. Then I'm gonna drop, I think, Donald for a no, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna run that party. And then, alright. How many times do you think it's gonna take me to beat Jafar?
5 times.
5 times. Alright, so Val's saying 5 times here. Rich, your thoughts?
That boy again?
He is more persistent than I expected. Why not explain the situation to that boy, Riku?
Riku's here?
Doing so may actually prove useful to our...
Wait a second. Are you Maleficent?
Later.
Jafar, let Jasmine go!
I appreciate
Not
how
a chance.
Maleficent
You
just
see, she's a princess.
teleports out of there.
One of 7 who somehow hold the key to opening the door.
Alright, for those of you that are tuning in and watching us, can you hear
Open.
Valentine and Rich numbers in the chat
But
with
you
me?
fools won't
hoping
live
the
to
answer is
see
yes.
what lies beyond it.
I can't hear
Genie,
it.
my second wish, crush them!
Because I had myself muted by accident.
Genie,
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Al.
I was like, what
one
is
with the
going
lamp
on? I
calls the
can't hear him
shots.
at
I don't have
all.
a
Like, how
choice.
many times did he say about Jafar?
I said 3 times.
3 times with Jafar.
Okay.
Alright.
Gosh, I'll go down.
Heal!
Thanks, Donald. Oh,
I'm really sorry about this. Run!
so believe it or not, you can actually do one cycle of Jafar right there. You can actually
Oh,
get,
wow.
yeah, you can actually get them.
And how would you do that?
So it's based on the combo. So it's, and so basically you want to get your combo off where you can actually prevent him from teleporting away like that.
I'm really sorry about this.
There's something teleporting, you say.
Yeah,
That's all you have to do, boys. Remember that. Just make Jafar so he can't teleport, and it's good game.
and girls for those that may be watching as well.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. Can't think about that anymore.
Come on! This should help. Heal!
That's a very good information to have.
So, believe it or not, there's been times where I've fought Jafar, and he doesn't... I somehow knock him off, so where he's not centered on that platform, and he will do that.
And just
Oh,
spins
man.
around and around.
And he's not
There
on
he
a
is.
platform, and I have to jump
Here!
to him.
So look what you're doing right now. Jafar, because he doesn't want to actually...
Yeah, Jafar doesn't play... Jafar's just an annoying fight. Like, he just runs
Yeah,
away.
he's on a platform right now. He's a coward. Gotta get Jafar's character confirmed. That's why he had to get the genie to turn him into a genie because he was too much of a coward who trusts his own power.
Okay, I really do appreciate how Aladdin, in the new Aladdin, used Jafar, who wanted to be the strongest guy in the room, or the most powerful guy in the room, to his advantage at the end of the film. Spoilers.
Right.
Yes, that was so well put together. So you can
Got him.
just to get him trapped because genies have to obey.
Yeah, I thought that was honestly genius right there on how they did that.
That was pretty good.
I thought it was good, yeah.
It's still a bummer that like Jafar wasn't like as developed. Oh look, my Blizzard upgraded to Blizzara. Woohoo!
Woo!
2.2 hero.
Jasmine, are you okay? Have you seen Riku anywhere? Or have you seen Kairi?
You killed Kairi? Who are those people?
Genie! My final wish! I want you to make me an
power of ice.
all-powerful genie!
Yeah, so
Man, it's been so long since I played this game.
yeah, haven't I technically have I gotten farther than you now?
I think so.
She didn't get very far in the game.
I didn't get very far at all. Like, I'm gonna admit that. The first Kingdom Hearts I played, it was actually on an emulator and not on the actual console, and it was on a laptop, which made it really awkward.
Oh yeah, that would.
It was something that the person I was dating at the time had made himself. He had made this like super emulator. And so it had all these games from like NES to like to like Square Enix, like it's crazy. So yeah.
Oh come on, this is really good RNG right here for me.
Come on!
Augie's being favorite?
Yes.
This should help.
That's always good. We like RNG. See, I told you if I would be Jafar the genie.
See, I wonder if like Disney's like, yeah, you can use our stuff as long as you like keep it within like how things happen.
Heal!
Oh yes, oh yes. Thank you very much.
This should help. Come on!
What just happened?
So basically, Diago got tired and dropped the lamp, allowing me pretty much free hits on the lamp.
The lamp's about dead by the looks of it.
Yes, like, you don't have to worry about fighting Jafar. It's basically beating up the lamp, making this boss fight, to me, like the easiest boss fight in almost all of Kingdom Hearts. Just because...
So easier than the first boss fight?
Oh, easier than Guard Armor? Or the Dark Side?
Okay, Jafar.
Yeah.
Back to
Okay,
your
outside of Dark Side, this is actually really simple. Now, what's annoying is doing this fight again in Chain of Memories. No, I'm not... It's how he did the it's how the combat system works.
I think it would have worked better if they kept it very close to the way the Game Boy Advance or Game Boy did it.
It was Game Boy Advance is what it was released on, but they ported it over for PlayStation, and so it went from
They made
being
3D.
to 2D to 3D. Oh no, I think Jasmine's been captured.
Oh no!
Jasmine!
We just sort of did Aladdin all in one go. Like all the first movie's done with, and guess what? We meddled the affairs. Oh, you weren't supposed to do that? My bad.
Yeah, like, we completely ignore following the world order in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. I think Sora and I think Donald Goofy actually begins putting their foot down a lot more in Kingdom Hearts 3. We're like, Sora, no. We can help them, but no.
Just as long as you're fighting the Heartless activity, not helping this world, you're fine.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you want to know... Do you guys remember what I explained about why it's important for them to, steal the keyhole? So the keyhole is which allows you to go to the heart of the world. And so, by sealing it, they block the way to the heart, which then prevents it from being destroyed and being consumed by the darkness.
This darkness.
Yes, because darkness.
The darkness is our friend. I mean, our enemy. I mean, we don't like to be either evil.
Okay, so the reason why I just kind of killed myself right there is because it's actually faster to kill yourself than to actually go through the entire cave. It doesn't matter
So
if you
dying
live...
is faster?
Yes.
Why?
Because I cut out like 1 or 2 more rooms by doing that, and so that's basically what it is. You skip 1 or 2 rooms. I love how they wanted to help Aladdin out, but they're like, we can't do that. He's got to stay here.
Look, just say the word. Ask me to find Jasmine for you.
But Aladdin's my friend.
I wish for your freedom, Genie.
Ow!
He's my best friend in the entire world.
I used to have a Jasmine pillow growing up because I am old enough that I actually saw Aladdin in the theaters.
Nice.
Not a VHS or DVD.
Oh, I still have the
A deal's a
plastic,
deal, Genie. Now you
smelly,
can go
weird
anywhere you want.
VHS
You're your
that
own
Walt
master.
Disney first released. And I have all
But
3,
if you
actually.
can,
I have
it'd
all
be
3
great
of
if
the
you could go along with
movies.
them and help
So you
Sora
have the
and
one
VHS.
nobody talks about.
Yeah.
Sorry,
The
Al.
one with his,
I'm
like,
done
dad
taking
in it or
orders
whatever.
from
Prince
others.
of Thieves.
Yeah. That one was
What?
weird.
A
The long
favor?
forgotten
Now
Prince of
that's
Thieves.
entirely different.
Yes,
I
Prince
guess
of
I could give
Thieves.
that a try.
Was that one like released direct to
After
video?
all,
Because I know
we're
Disney's
pals,
done that
Yeah.
a couple times.
Genie.
I think that's what nobody really
Just
knows about
leave
it.
it
It just
to
sort of got
me.
released, and they just sort of everybody just sort of went with it.
I think did the second one even
I
go to
don't,
theaters?
I don't remember if the second one went to theaters. Because you can, because
That smarmy vizier could have
Because you
had
can
him.
tell based on the animation
Someone
quality,
stuck
because the
around
animation
to
quality
give
kind
him
of
a
goes down. It was
Hey, I
released
did my
more
part.
directly
I brought
to
the princess,
video
didn't I?
or DVD than
Jafar was
theater.
beyond help, consumed by his own hatred. One should beware of letting it burn too fiercely.
Whoa, whoa, lighten up. Huh? I'm as cool as they come, okay? By the way, kid, have
So
we got
depends on
something
animation
special for
quality,
you?
just tells you the difference.
We had a deal, yes?
Yeah, because
You help
sometimes you pay
us and
attention to
we
Disney
grant
sequels and
you.
that, they're not always, if they say the same quality, then it wasn't released on video.
Go
Because
to her. Your
Lilo and
vessel is
Stitch
waiting.
2, I don't remember if that was on video or direct, was released in theaters or not.
It won't be a pleasant voyage.
But I do know that
Why are
movie,
you
the
doing
second
all this
Lilo and
for me?
Stitch one, was used
What's the catch?
to create the TV series.
What's the catch?
I think that was
Silly
released
boy. You're like a son to me. I
in
only want you
theaters.
to be happy.
I'll have to look that up.
I seriously
That's
doubt
actually
that.
something interesting to
Believe
figure
what
out
you
is
wish.
if it was. But look, hey, look, it's
But
Riku.
lest we forget,
Yep.
I kept
Riku!
mine.
The long lost brother Sora.
Riku, where are you? Riku! Riku! I've been to other worlds and it's so awesome. I have this awesome, like, spaceship that I fly around with Donald and Goofy, and they help me fight Heartless. Yay, I can summon Genie. And I got a new Keyblade. And my training level went from red to green now. Alright, let's see here. First things first, equipment, so where do I want to go? The only issue I have with going with 3 wishes over Jungle Key is the small reach that it has, but I think I want to go with it because of the strength. Now, let's see here. You know what? Yeah, Donald, you're gonna get that. You're gonna do that, and then yeah, you're gonna do that. Goofy, you're gonna get that because you need that, and then
Is that even good stuff, or is that just sort of random things you're just throwing out there just because it sounds good?
well, I'm not using it, so it's better for them to have something to help them stay alive, and Purage would be
So it's
helpful.
just random crap.
I wouldn't exactly say it's random crap, but sure. Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about
That's
what.
what I got from it. Just giving them random crap just to use because it sounds good.
No, I'm trying to increase their survivability as well. Alright, let's see here. Do I want to keep... Yes, and that, okay. So, that's all of Agrabah. So, to me, the annoying fights in the annoying fights in Agrabah is the Pot Centipede fight, and also the,
The 2 boss fights back to back.
Tiger Head as well. Okay, cool. But I'm not going there. Sorry guys, we're not going back to here just yet. We are going here. By chance, does anybody want to sing a Disney song? Because we got another gummy ship coming up.
Another gummy ship? Ooh, gummy ship. Gummy ships are good.
Not to be confused by gummy bears. This is not edible. Sorry, people.
Well, edible's always good.
Avoid the wormhole. Alright. So,
Take the wormhole.
Asteroids.
Take the wormhole.
no, if I take the wormhole, it's going to take me to like either Wonderland or Deep Jungle. So, I don't want to take the wormhole. I only have one more wormhole I need to go through. And I have 2... Yeah, I got 2 more worlds I need to go to. And then I need to go back to Traverse Town in order to keep progressing the story. Alright, halfway there.
Living on a prayer.
Yep, we're living on a prayer and we're halfway there. It's the one thing I do like
One
about
boosted just throws me off every time I see it.
you know, Renegade has the same issue with the single booster. He's like, this ship should be spinning in a circle. Yes.
No Renegade project.
Square,
He's not wrong.
Square Enix does not care about how things fly. What's that? It's a giant well. Wow, it's huge. Wow, it's huge. Sora, fly away! We're gonna get swallowed by it!
But wait, it's just a well flying in space. We're not gonna question about that.
They're accepting it. Jimmy's like, it's Monstro! It's a well, and vicious besides! Whoa, Sora, get us out of here! Get us out of here, Sora, we're all gonna die!
Why did you let a 12-year-old, I think, maybe, question mark, fly a spaceship?
Too late, we're gonna swallow us! Actually, Numar really doesn't give the ages of his characters, so for all we know, they could be like 25 look like 12-year-olds. So this scene right here is, I believe it was added in with Final Mix, because there's no audio.
Oh dang.
Mm-hmm.
We just got swallowed.
Yeah, we did.
I wonder how delicious we taste.
Pretty delicious, I think.
I have no idea. Shh, quiet. We got weapons. Oh wait, wrong universe.
But weapons are good, I think.
I love how Sora's like, I wish it was a monster.
So you can beat it up again?
Sora's honestly one special kid. And I mean that in like a good way, okay? Not like...
You need some medical help?
Yeah.
They're adorable as kids. I'm like, aww.
If I remember correctly, I think these are the same outfits that they wear in Birth by Sleep. So this is pre-Kairi for them. Oh, never mind. They just met Kairi. Haha. Did you hear about the new girl at the mayor's house?
Hey, Sora! Are you okay?
What are you guys doing? Where are we anyway?
We're inside the belly of the beast.
Whoa!
Hey look, it's treasure!
Oh, you know, I think that
We don't
big
need
old
treasure.
whale monstro just swallowed us. And for today's weather, expect showers.
Thanks,
I mean,
Goofy.
it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of,
Heavy
like,
showers.
money going around.
Who's there? It's me! Oh, it's just Pinocchio.
Hey, you up there?
Just Pinocchio, Donald?
Pinocchio? Pinocchio, where
I
you
mean, we
going?
have Jiminy Cricket already, so it's just gonna be
We caught it.
Pinocchio.
Yeah, I just love how Donald's just like, it's just Pinocchio. It's not a big deal, guys, okay? It's just Pinocchio. Jimmy's like, Pinocchio? Pinocchio? We gotta go save this guy! Pinocchio! Pinocchio! Come back, Pinocchio! Pinocchio!
I'll love when Jiminy Cricket left his Pinocchio, who's supposed to be the conscious boy,
What have you
just
got
to be
there,
with us.
Pinocchio?
Well, let's take a moment
This, we can
He
get
left
out of here,
Pinocchio.
Father.
to be with us.
Really?
Well, that
With
much
this
more
big
important.
rock, you think so?
It's true. So, how did you end up here, Pinocchio?
I wanted to be a real boy and I ran away from home.
Oh my, so the whale swallowed all
Why
of you
would
too?
you run away from
My
home? You want to be a little
goodness.
boy.
Yeah.
I don't know, I
looks
never
like it.
really sat and watched Pinocchio.
My name is Geppetto.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
it's so
Pinocchio's
trippy.
father.
I'm well
When
aware
we
of that,
got separated,
because in
I
Dream Drop
traveled all
Distance,
over looking for
you
him.
meet Pinocchio
Thank
again,
goodness we're together
but
again.
it's when he's turning into a donkey.
So, you seem to know
Oh,
Pinocchio
on that,
quite
like,
well.
Fantasy
I
Island
hope
or
he wasn't
whatever.
bored
Yeah.
in my absence.
It's so
Ugh.
weird.
Well,
we've all had
I
quite a
actually
journey.
rewatched
Right,
Pinocchio not too long ago because
Pinocchio.
like we got Disney Plus. I really need to do that again because I was watching all the classic Disney movies, so I was trying to like watch them all since they were on there.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't remember Pinocchio being so, like, one, so dark, and two, so, like, trippy. Like, especially when he goes to that island and they're smoking cigars
What are you doing?
as children.
Come on, let's go back.
And they're,
Well,
like,
Geppetto's awfully
drinking
worried
alcohol
about you.
as children
Pinocchio,
on this
stop fooling
movie
around. This is
that
no time
like
for
was
games.
intended for children because I remember my parents letting me watch that. Which, by the way, why would my parents let me
Sora,
watch
I
that
thought
and
you
not
liked
The
games.
Simpsons?
Or are you too cool
Like,
to
why?
play them now
Because,
that you have
like,
the
it was
there's-
posted by Disney.
Really?
Because
It has
Disney.
to be good.
What are you
It
doing
has to
here?
be. I mean,
Just playing with
underage
Pinocchio.
drinking. Sure, why not?
You know what I mean.
Like,
What about
it
Kyrie?
was so
Did you
weird.
find
I
her?
watched it
Maybe.
again, and I was just in shock. I was like,
Catch
I'm
us,
really glad
and
I
maybe
didn't.
I'll tell you what I know.
Like, Zane never wanted
Come
to watch
on.
it, so I don't think we ever watched it.
Yeah, I got a list of movies that I haven't seen. When I tell people that I haven't seen Mary Poppins, they just look at me and say, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah."
None of my priorities to watch Mary Poppins.
Yeah. I didn't watch Mary Poppins until I was an adult.
It's just interesting when you tell people like you haven't seen a certain thing, they view it like a cardinal sin. It's like, how dare you not see this movie? Or whatever. It's like, just
Oh.
never got around to watching it. Okay.
I always got that because I was raised so conservative.
Thunder!
My parents were really, really, really conservative, so I didn't see a lot of things when I turned 18. People were like, what?
Nani?
I'm sorry, I didn't. I was watching things like The Donut Man and like,
The Donut Man.
yeah, like, we watched that a lot. A lot of Christian-based shows, like we watched the old ones, the ones with like animatronics and stuff, like the really old Narnia.
Oh, the animated one.
Yeah, which is also kind of trippy.
I loved some of the editing in that one though. Like the part where they're being chased by Santa and they think it's the White Witch, and I love how they did the editing for that. I thought it was so great.
And Never-Ending Story.
Okay.
Let's talk about that.
Okay, that is trippy in of itself. Okay, I've seen like the ending of it. I've seen the ending of it, and I'm just like, what the crap am I watching? But I was like, oh, it's a Never-Ending Story. It's like she acted like it was like the best thing ever. And I'm just like, what the crap am I watching? Was my thought process.
I mean, why am I still watching it?
Yeah, he's like, why am I finishing this film?
It was really trippy.
I'm trying to think, wasn't Strangers sort of out there?
Yes, that was also out there. And like, it dealt with a lot of issues that like, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. They all think this boy has like a mental disorder.
To the mental hospital he goes.
I just find it interesting, like how the 80s and that had a lot of like dark like stuff, but like no one batted an eye about it for whatever reason. It's just like, yeah, this is normal.
Yeah, this is completely fine for a kid to watch.
Oh yeah, like Labyrinth. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Is that like what a David Bowie's like? It is David Bowie's film, isn't it?
David Bowie, and he like wants to kidnap this girl and make her his queen or something like that. But like, it's so like, you just watch it and you're like, what am I watching?
And why am I still watching it?
And Willow was really scary.
Will's just interesting. I just remember like the guy just wanted to be a magician. And he ends up like protecting like this child, like this like baby.
Right.
I don't remember the significance of the baby, but baby. So what makes Monstro to me, like Monstro's a really short world, but what makes Monstro to me annoying is how easy it is to get yourself lost in Monstro.
It looks like there's a lot of maze. Like
Also, there's just some worlds you just don't like because it's like a maze.
Yeah. I think so far I'm heading in the right direction. I'm just choosing to fight.
That never sounds good.
Okay. I know I'm progressing in the right direction when I trigger certain cutscenes.
Like seeing Riku.
That's actually gonna be the next cutscene. Why do I get two big bodies? This is not cool. Thank you, Donald, for actually getting the kill. Goofy's nearly
Wait,
dead.
Donald actually healed you? Do we need to take some back and fire Donald's gun? Go Donald, you healed him.
Yeah, Donald deciding that it's
killing those things.
okay to, yeah. Main reason why I left early in that previous chamber because I did not want to deal with those big bodies right there.
Yeah, big bodies. They're just annoying.
I think they're funny when they're like boing boing boing. boing.
Yeah, we're like, boing, you can't touch me. You can't hurt me. I'm invincible,
what-
silly boy.
They slap the bells and they just charge at you.
Yeah. That's
Right.
what they do. It's just like, okay.
Like, belly makes me move. You can't touch me now. What, you got behind me?
You got behind me? Impossible. Let me just ground slam.
Impossible.
That's impossible. Hey, Vegeta, what does the scanner say? It's over 9,000. What? That's impossible. It is interesting to know of how quickly the power levels die out in Dragon Ball Z.
I wonder how the power levels back in Dragon Ball. Like, what would it be at?
The nice thing though is I'm gonna have to so there's another shadow that's worse than these guys that they do similar. Yes, worse.
That just never sounds good. And the worst.
Yeah, it's never a good sign when you hear someone say, yeah, there's an enemy that's actually worse than these guys. You're like, what? No, that's impossible. Yeah, it is. This is also Square Enix we're talking about here. They love to make things, like, worse. Like, Square Enix, I don't know what it is, but they just have an interesting way of, like, telling their stories. Like, for example, in like Final Fantasy VII, you feel like for the first half, you're like, we're gonna save the planet, guys! Yes, let's save the planet, because that's what we're gonna do.
Second half.
Plot twist, you're now wanted by Shinra, and guess what? The planet's not your big concern at the moment. You have to be mindful of this one guy, and this one guy's name is Sephiroth.
Come on!
Yeah, like, that's honestly, like, I think Square Enix, like, big trademarks. Like, alright, I think we're halfway done. No, we're about done. We're ready for the third act. Alright, guys, we're gonna throw in, like, plot twist. This is the villain right here. This is him. Okay.
It started with Riku, but it wasn't Riku. You thought it was this guy, but no, he was just a punch for this guy. It was actually this guy over here. Oh no, it's actually this guy. I don't remember.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up like Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Like this secret ending for 3? Like, wait, what? Not gonna say anything about that, that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, no, what makes people
No spoilers.
what makes people upset, I will just say this. There's a mobile game, Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Yeah, it has some relevance and some importance. That's all I'm gonna say. What? I have no idea. Just know it's gonna be that you gotta deal with that. Come on, which way do I need to go?
If you follow the story in the game, let's also point that out.
Okay, I'm back at Chamber 1.
You figure out where you're supposed to be going? Oh, you're still running around in the maze.
I'm still in the maze.
Does the maze change?
No, the maze stays the same. It's just how things play out. See, I made a wrong turn somewhere, and I don't know where I made it at.
Whenever you came with 5.
I'm in Chamber 6. There we go.
Why do you still care about that boy?
That boy's my best friend,
He
Maleficent,
has all
don't you
but
know?
deserted you for the Keyblade
Well,
and
best
his
friends
new
is for
companions,
kids.
after all.
And why did you leave me?
I don't
you
care
left
about
me.
him.
Oh wait, it
I
was
was just
Donald,
messing with
wasn't
him a little.
Goofy. Said you couldn't come
really?
along.
Of course you
Donald.
Was I'm pretty sure
Beware
Donald,
the darkness in your
when we
heart.
started recubing that boss, I was like,
The
we
heartless
should let him tag
prey
along, this would have been a lot easier.
Mind your own business.
Mind your own business, Maleficent. I'm gonna do my own thing.
Because I'm here to save Riku. I mean,
Riku!
Kairi. I'm looking for Kairi.
What's the matter with you?
But Riku.
What are you thinking? Don't you realize what you're doing?
Nope.
I was about to ask you the same thing, Sora. You only seem interested in running around and showing off that Keyblade these days. Do you even
Sorry,
want to
I just
save
keep
Kairi?
thinking of
I
some
do.
things here where, give me a sec. Kingdom Hearts out of context. It's like reasons why I can't show Kingdom Hearts to my friends, and I'll point out one of the lines that's coming up here shortly. Like, if you don't have the context and you hear this line, you're just like, what the crap? Alright, so real quick.
What is Kingdom Hearts about?
So real quick, this fight up ahead, I absolutely hate for one phrase, and you will see in just a moment what phrase that is that I'm gonna hate. Poor Pinocchio. Okay, now I feel like Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time in Jabba Jabba's belly. Rich, you know
up
what
for
I'm
this?
talking about?
No problem.
I believe
do it.
so.
So, Pinocchio screams, "Get me out of here," for this entire fight. And it's so annoying. Get me out of here! Yeah, Pinocchio, I really don't care about your personal preference right now. I am trying to get you out, so could you be quiet for just 5?
No.
Like, okay, give me like 30 or so more seconds. Let's see if I can get him out of there.
Thunder!
There we go.
Ooh.
I was about to say 5. I'm like, I don't know if I can clear it in 5, so I'm gonna go 30.
I counted 2 and you said you got it.
Yeah. Thunder for the win. Yeah, no, the boss fight I was thinking of. Remember when you have to pick up Ruth for the first time? And you fight that boss? Yeah, it's that's what I was thinking of. I want Cheer on with Goofy. Oh, that's why.
You want Kier on Goofy?
Cheer, not Kier. Cheer. All right. We go Wii. So, I am now almost done with Monstro.
Like, how close is almost?
Pinocchio!
So we're talking like
Please,
going to the boss fight now.
back my son.
Sorry, old man. I have some unfinished business with this puppet.
So it's that line
He's
right
no
there.
puppet.
I have some
Pinocchio
unfinished
is my
business
little
with my
boy.
puppet. If you don't
is
have the
unusual.
context,
Not many puppets
it
have
sounds
hearts.
so
I'm
weird.
not sure, but maybe he can help someone
Unfinished
who's
business
lost
with
theirs.
puppets.
I have some unfinished business
Wait a
with this
minute.
puppet.
Are you talking about Kyrie?
What do you care about her?
You mean it's not ready yet?
Who really knows? Alright, I want to talk to you. Bro, cheer up.
You saw Riku again.
I saw Riku, but
wait, no, he's looking for Kairi.
I finally get... Now Sora can jump like a basketball player.
He's gonna do some dunking now.
I mean, look at that jump! Sora's got those hops.
Like, look at me, guys.
Alright,
Look at
guys, Yellow Fang is online. So, let's see here.
Don't worry about it.
So there's a couple things I'm gonna do before I head off to finish up Monstro. Because there's a summon that I'm wanting to get. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that shortcut or not, but I'm going to get it in case I decide that I want to do it.
Just in case.
Just in case. So this
Just
summon...
for the kicks and giggles?
So this summon here is Dumbo. And you can actually
Dumbo.
fly
Oh,
on
boy.
Dumbo, and so... Well, hello there!
Yo.
We are
Yellow
at
Fang.
end of Monstro, so you just missed the fight of get me out of here. And so
Oh, thank goodness.
right? I was just telling Val and Rich that I hate this fight for this one line and one line only.
Oh gosh, that was so overplayed. They should have recorded more voice lines, but
No,
It's scary in here.
oh, that's right. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, it's about really the only
I think
other
I
one.
was get overlooked too.
Well, that's because everyone just remembers "Get Me Out of Here" because that one is played more than anything else.
It's grating, it's terrifying, and it gives us all PTSD after dying 5 times to it because we were small children and we kept falling all over the place and getting punched
into
in the
the
face.
poison.
Hey, let Pinocchio go, Riku.
That's later.
A puppet that's lost
Oh,
its heart
later?
to the heartless.
Yep.
Maybe it holds the
And
key
by
to helping
later,
Kairi.
I believe that we're heading towards
How
that.
about
aren't
it, Sora?
I meant
Let's join forces to save her.
yes,
Hey, but
like
he's not
do
out
it
this time,
together.
so we're good.
like I just told
don't,
him
that's just
like
poison.
about
What?
the video like why I can't show Kingdom
You'd
Hearts to my
rather
friends, and
fight
I
me?
told him about the
Over a puppet that
line
has no heart?
about I have some unfinished business with this puppet.
Heart or no heart.
It's just without the context, you're just like, what the crap is going on?
Conscience.
What do you mean unfinished
Might not
business
hear
with a
it.
puppet?
But right now, it's loud and clear.
Good gravy.
It's telling me you're on the wrong
I tried
side.
putting in the earbuds for on the
Then
stream,
you
but
leave
don't
me
worry,
no
I can hear
choice.
all the audio on the stream. But I was like, I should not plug my earbuds because otherwise I'll start stammering every time.
Every time.
Yes,
English
apparently
today
I'll
is not your
stammer anyway.
language.
English is never my language. I don't
I
even
guess I'm
I don't even know
okay.
why I bother.
Because you have to communicate one way or the other with people.
Yeah. Not Jiminy. I was gonna say Pinocchio, so dramatic, but for some reason I just read the dialogue and that was it.
Okay, I appreciate how Riku pulls the whole nope, I'm out of here this time.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
just like,
wanna-
nah, I'm outie.
Yeah.
Like, nope.
So the nice thing though about
Nah, I'm not hearing that kid scream again.
That was annoying enough. One time was enough. I don't need 3.
Yep.
This should help.
So
Heal.
I don't need madness.
this fight, honestly, I was explaining to Rich
This should help.
last week that like Monstro's boss fight is honestly like the easiest fight to go through because he's only got like a couple of movesets you have to worry about.
This should help.
You can always back up to go and get yourself healed up and stuff like that. So it's not like that stressful or anything else. The only time I really stressed about this fight is, believe it or not, when I was playing through Chain of Memories. I hated it. Because because it's on you get these rotating platforms in the poison where Donald and Goofy is
Heal.
idiotically standing at. And so the moment you jump on that platform, you have to do your attack. If not, it's going to sink down. You have to wait for like the King Mickey card or Lucky Emblem to get rid of that poison so that way you can just dish out the damage. But oh, I hated it.
Come on.
I do not look forward to trying to play through Chain
This should help.
I'm not touching that on any difficulty other than beginners.
I do not blame anyone. I have an unfinished playthrough. I'm proud.
It's an interesting concept. Don't get us wrong.
Are you kidding me? I think Joseph Pancake has one of the best videos for for Chain of Memories. Playing a card game. I said with my blue eyes white dragon. That's not how it works.
This should help.
Too bad. I can do it anyways.
Come on.
Dude makes some of the best stage videos.
Yes,
Him and Stickman.
yes, those two are.
He's just giving away to hell. Or was.
No, it still is.
Thunder.
Oh, it's done. Good old poison effects.
Yep. All right, guys.
Meanwhile, Donald and Goofy died again.
Yeah. All right, guys. So just.
I mean, why not have them die? It's just death.
They're good cannon fodder.
At least with Final Fantasy,
Riku!
they have party members in the team. They don't
Riku, where
die
are you?
as fast as Donald and Goofy.
Yeah. To be fair, Donald just kind of runs into everything because dude said it should have been a berserker, not a mage.
He tried to cross.
You want to be a little bit of everything, but doesn't know how to do it.
Kyrie's like a lifeless puppet now.
Yeah.
Precisely.
And her heart
So
was...
what we're gonna do next,
Taken by the
guys?
heart,
We're gonna
no doubt.
Tell me,
we're gonna
what
get to
can
our
I
next
do?
location.
There are 7 maidens
then,
of the purest heart. We
Hit that
call
save
them
point.
the
And we're gonna take
princesses
ourselves a
of heart.
5-minute hydration break,
Gather them together,
and then we'll be back
and
at
a
it
door
again. All right?
will open to the heart of all worlds.
Just so,
Back
like,
at it again at
Within
Krispy
lies
Kreme.
untold wisdom.
Wait, there's Christmas Dream in
There
this
you will
game?
surely find a
Nobody
way to
told me
recover
that.
Kyrie's heart.
It's a vine, mate. It's a vine.
Now, I'll
Rest
grant
in
you a
peace.
marvelous gift. The power to control the heartless.
So honestly, the next fight I'm not looking forward to isn't Halloween Town, believe it or not. It's actually when I make it
So,
here
Kyrie.
where Riku's at with Kyrie on Neverland.
Neverland?
Yes. Reason why I'm saying that. Rich, you remember watch Ocarina of Time, the Water Temple fight?
Uh-huh.
Where you fight Dark Link. Yeah,
that's
Square Enix straight up
Dark
copied
Sora.
that, and we're just like, yeah, we're gonna have Sora fight himself. Let's do it.
Dark Cell.
I think it's
But
dubbed
only
the
Neverland
anti-Sora
can
fight.
That actually work out very well.
Oh gosh, I just remembered a horrible instance with that fight. What's funny is every once in a while, sometimes the game has a spaz attack, and what it decides to do is the screen kind of blinks out, and and suddenly the boss is gone and you're stuck there for a few minutes, and I forgot how to fix it in case that happens. I've seen it happen twice.
Just twice?
Yeah. Well, it's
Yes,
not a
I-
regular occurrence.
Well, that's also good. If it was regular kids, that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
We're back at the 1 inch gummy ship again, guys.
Yep, totally speedrun strat through the gummy missions. They're just
Just as
relaxing.
long as you don't.
Yes.
Just as long as you don't give a hug to any of the blocks or missiles.
Oh, you wanna hug those things?
Yes, you want to hug those
I don't
things.
know, but they want to hug you.
Okay, sounds reasonable.
I
Let's do
think
it.
I made a mistake not flying to Monstro, because he's going to intercept me again. Oh well.
Yeah. Oh wait, I think it usually cuts out around here, right?
Yeah, I'm at the halfway point, because Monstro will normally spawn after the set of rings. You get the like flame-looking, heartless gummy ships that fly in. And this is where Monstro
Yeah.
normally spawns in at. So... Oh, sweet, I lucked out. Haha, yes!
Yep.
So, I believe starting here, I have a chance of three worlds spawning. But in most of my experience, it's been consistent with Halloween Town. But it's after Halloween Town where you have a chance for two other worlds to spawn. And it can really mess up if you're going for a speedrun. And that's Atlantica spawning before Neverland.
And you want Neverland.
You want Neverland because Atlantica is completely optional. The reason why I'm going to be skipping Atlantica this playthrough, in case anyone's wondering why I'm saying that now, is I do not like the combat of Atlantica because you're completely underwater and it is terrible to deal with. It's like a flight simulator game with terrible like joystick commands.
So that does not sound fun to deal with at all.
No, it's not. Alright guys, so we're going to save right here. We're going to give ourselves a 5-minute hydration break. Gives you time to stretch, walk around. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes and we're going to see what we can get done in Halloween Town.
Woohoo.
Right, we're back. Time to go meet the Pumpkin King. Forgot what it was called.
Come to what am I heading in, guys? I don't remember. It's just dark and it looks Halloween and it looks scary. I have nightmares now. Oh, that's right, Halloween Town.
Okay, believe it or not, initially when I heard Halloween Town, I forgot what year Kingdom Hearts came out, and so I was thinking of the Disney Channel movie called Halloween Town. Not putting together.
Allow me to introduce the
That'd be pretty
master of
lit.
terror,
Get
the
some
king
fights
of
against.
nightmares,
I want to call him
Jack
Calcifer, but that's not it. That's Howl's moving castle.
Yeah.
Calabar.
Let's go.
I think it would be
Let's go fight
was-
Calabar. Or
We're
chocolate
gonna
bar.
We're gonna anime style Kingdom Hearts game, guys. Let's go.
Those ghosts will be a big hit at this
Okay,
year's
Anime Kingdom Hearts
Halloween.
would be trippy to play through.
Thank
It
you.
would be.
What
It's
anime?
literally just Kingdom
The
Hearts.
movement still needs work.
What
It's
anime
not
is
scary
manga.
enough.
Love?
Oh yeah, I
I
still
want
need to
to
pick
strike
those up and read
bone-chilling
through the manga.
terror. I'm going to consult the doctor.
Oh my goodness. I haven't touched the manga in ages, but I read through a couple of them
Then
and
I'll
it's
go attend
hilarious
to the
because there's like little
decorations.
details that they add in that they wouldn't otherwise add in the game that just make it wonderful.
Yeah.
Sorry about all the creaking. My chair is a very noisy thing.
So
That's actually part of the game.
I was looking at the voice actors at Kingdom Hearts and seeing if they were the original voice actors from the films. Yellowfang, you can probably correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the original voice actor of Jack Skellington.
Don't understand.
Heck yeah.
Maybe the guidance system was damaged in the explosion.
Nonsense. My devices are always perfect.
I love how like Halloween Town
I
does
got
not
it.
follow very well
Why,
the
of
actual
course.
movie.
Heartless need a heart.
It's just
Yeah,
literally
no.
a
Do you
backdrop
think we can add a
for this
heart
world.
to that device?
Yeah.
Certainly.
No, the movie
A heart's not
plotline
all
happens
that
between 1 and 2.
Let's
Yeah.
get to work.
To make a heart.
Also, alternative
First, take a container with a lock.
home, the alternative world name. Welcome to Hot Topic.
Yes.
Key to this thing
Did anyone call
first.
that in our dub that we did? I don't remember.
We did not call it Hot Topic, and we missed an opportunity with that.
We missed it. But to be
That
fair,
was a
our friend Colin just
fine.
he had a hard time tracking all this stuff. But you were voicing Jack Skellington and I voiced Sally. That was like
Oh, I forgot about that.
yeah, you told me as we were going into
that was
film that
amazing.
you wanted to voice Jack Skellington because you know what you wanted to do.
Sora,
Well
I knew
done,
exactly
Sora.
what I was
I'd
doing.
like you to be a part of this year's Halloween.
It was the funniest
what's this
thing.
Heartless doing here?
Okay, so Rich and Val, basically
Heartless came
what
to town just
Yellowfang did
recently.
was
Frustrating is I can't get them to
made
dance
Jack
with me.
Skellington gay.
So, the doctor and I are trying to improve
Oh,
the
man.
guidance. He's quite a
That's the
genius.
funniest thing.
Okay, doctor, let's continue. The
And
ingredients
then
for a heart.
like called Sor probably.
Emotion.
We'll have to tell you off stream
Oh,
because I don't know if we want to exactly say that, but basically,
And
Yeah.
despair. Mix them all
Yeah,
together.
basically
And we
for
have a
the word,
heart.
it's the word for young, skinny gay. There we go. Look that up on your Wikipedias. That's not it.
yeah. And what's funny is that our friend Colin's like, that's like the second person, or like, you keep saying that, but I have no idea what you mean.
It was me saying it the entire dub.
And I think he actually legit didn't know what
Because
it
I am.
meant.
They were missing some ingredients.
No, I had to explain it
Try
after
adding
the
memory.
recording.
It worked out the fact that since he didn't know what it was, he could actually play like the dumb Sora.
Good for nothing.
It worked out so well.
Why I bothered creating
It's
her.
good because then he was able to,
Sally's got
pardon the
memory
accidental
we
pun,
need.
he was able to play it
See
straight.
if you can
Yeah.
track her down.
No problem. Sora, would you like to come along?
Sure.
Oh, have I been missing the pages for I have. I'm gonna keep
You can go back off screen and pick them up. Don't worry.
the pages for Pooh.
Ah, yes.
Don't
The
worry,
pages.
I got one right here.
Cut the stars tough with fluff. I messed up the words.
Jack! Jack! We
I love how the mayor is just completely useless in Halloween in A Nightmare Before Christmas.
We can't stop them!
He's a mess. He's an overstressed mess.
Maybe our
Hey, but he
experiment
has the good
triggered
side and bad
something.
side, so as long as you're on his
Everything
good
will
side,
be
you're
fine,
good.
Mayor. You have nothing
Right?
to worry about.
Have you ever
No, he just suffers from politics.
Yeah.
But he doesn't keep running for mayor because I think everyone's gonna elect him anyways. Because who else is gonna be the mayor?
No, Jack Skellington has been king of the pumpkins for like years, and there's
Pumpkin King, the king of Halloween.
and no one has done anything to like try to take that spot. But it is kind of funny watching Jack try to be Santa and explain like Christmas to everyone in Halloween Town. It was like the funniest thing.
I haven't seen the movie all the way through though. That's the thing.
You had the opportunity.
I've seen most of it. I think at the point where they were trying to make Halloween, Christmas Halloween, or something like that.
I forgot to do something very
done with the
important.
movie.
Yeah.
Mine and mine.
It's a beautifully magical film.
Your equipment shall become mine and mine only.
That went the wrong way.
Nothing to do to stop.
Oh yeah. My favorite thing is right when I get party members, I just steal their potions and ethers. I'm just like, you won't be needing these because I won't even put you and your mom up into my party.
There we go.
No soup for you.
Honestly, the fight so like of the two fights in Halloween Town, the fight I don't like is Oogie Part 1.
Yeah, it took me a bit to figure that one out. Like once you figure it out, it's easier, but
Does it come down to mechanics?
Yeah.
a little bit, yeah, and a little bit of random chance if you let people land.
Yeah, it's honestly like I want to keep
Thunder! Heal!
And you gotta make sure that you get the right things.
I think I would rather deal with Oogie in Kingdom Hearts 1 versus the Oogie fight in 2.
Oh my gosh, I just remembered that and.
Okay, you remember my first playthrough of that
Zero,
fight
have you seen Sally
and how like rage-inducing I was getting?
Is something wrong, Jack?
You were just dead
No,
silent.
everything's
That's
going
all
great.
it was. You were just dead
We're
silent.
going to have the
Yeah.
best Halloween
No,
ever.
Rich and Red Renegade, if Renegade was
All
on here,
we
he
need
could
now
they could
is your
attest like
memory.
last week of how like dead quiet I got at like Tiger
Like,
Head.
oh boy, he got focused.
Rich is like, we're not hearing Hero. Is he like, is everything okay?
Why don't you try something else?
Everything
There's still
alright?
time.
Nothing could
Yeah, guys,
beat
I'm
what
okay.
I've got
I just get
planned.
super focused. Like I'm getting
Once we give the
annoyed
hardness a
with
heart,
this fight.
they'll dance just as I envision it. Trust me, you're going to love it.
Can we just?
Well, there must have been a loud boom outside because my wait, no, it wasn't a loud boom. She just got to play with the hose.
That's right. I gotta go back to the lab. Then I gotta go back here.
Is Halloween Town just that annoying?
No, the pathing's really simple with this. It's just.
I think what makes it interesting in the first playthrough is you have no idea
Did you hear
the path you're
that?
supposed to be taking.
Yeah, I sure
Yeah.
did. A heart.
And then like
What should we do?
I'm gonna have to change my loadout, my spells at least.
Tell Oogie Boogie.
I don't know what level I want to be for this fight. I hate those 3 children.
No, I don't bring me in.
Come on!
little demons, great demons, demons in betweens.
No, they're just little demons that like deserve like the utmost like disrespect that you can possibly imagine, and they need like the most like discipline ever.
If they were Smash players, they would be constantly spamming B and teabagging every time somebody died.
Yes.
They're one of those players.
Yes.
That bonehead Jack is really making a heart. I'll be jiggered.
I honestly love though how like Oogie has I think he has more screen time in Kingdom Hearts than he does in Nightmare Before Christmas.
Still gonna nab that heart and control the heartlet.
Because he doesn't show up until like towards the end, and like
Yeah,
it's a bigger.
like he exists, but he doesn't show his face until towards the end.
Yeah, where he's like torturing Santa and everything.
Yeah.
Like you see him at the beginning of the movie, and then like Danny just sort of shows like, "Hey, look, I'm torturing Santa because I want to learn his secret, and because well, he's Santa."
Also, he's just a jerk. To put it mildly.
Yeah, to put it mildly. Yes, I am level grinding because I don't want to spend 5 years at a certain fight.
You spending 5 years at this?
I honestly hate those Seeker Heartless where they just spawn and teleport away.
Here! Thunder! Thunder!
Actually,
Heal! This
yeah.
Thunder! Thunder!
Oh, rip.
Thunder! This should help.
Halloween Town, I think, has one of my least. Actually, from here on out, I do not like the Heartless in a lot of the
Thunder!
stories.
Thunder!
Teleporting
Heal!
Yeah, because they like to avoid getting hurt. Long story short, the best way to sum it up is 5 check.
Thunder! Heal!
I do know I will want Leaf Bracer. Oh, I got like.
How many worlds do you have left up here since you also like the game?
Right?
So Leaf Bracer, I think comes in like 6 or 8 more levels for me.
Yeah, it depends on.
I went wand.
You didn't do glass cannon, did you?
I did wand first and then sword.
Okay. If you did wand, then I think you'll get Leaf Bracer pretty soon.
Yeah, Leaf
I'd have to
Bracer.
check.
Yeah, I think it's around like 34 to like 36, maybe 38. But I won't have though, sadly. Second chance.
That's right.
I don't get that one until way late.
Yeah, you're not getting Leaf Bracer until 39.
Like 39? So I got like 11 more levels to go.
Oh my gosh, you're not getting guard until level 33.
I really don't use guard.
Yeah, you wouldn't get second chance until like level 90.
Yeah, I am not going to be doing that.
Yeah, screwing yourself over then in the end.
Well, yes and no. Because I
Once more, which might save the money.
when do I get once more again?
Let me check.
Because I thought once more was like in 2 on. I didn't remember it being in 1. Let's just say I have to fight. So the final fight is broken up into like what, 6 parts? So you fight the final boss with everyone, then you fight a Darkseid by yourself, you fight the final boss by yourself, and I don't like that fight. Then after that, you fight the last form of the final boss. In like 3 to 4 different phases. First is by yourself, and then you get Donald and Goofy back, and then you get everything set up for the final fight.
Are we talking about like the ending of KH1?
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry, it was like my brain went.
Your brain died on you.
Yeah. That section's a long haul.
That section.
You lived into the boss rush. And several enjoy boss rushes, some people don't.
I can still see it now. When I think about it, I can still see the memory just burned into my brain.
Fire!
Good times though. Great memories.
This should help.
Yeah, I was explaining earlier to Vel and like Rich your experience of the final fight sequence. Do you care like to explain to them like how that actually went down? Because I know you still have that video clip.
I do. You don't even need the audio recording to know exactly what's going on.
Come on!
You still watch the video?
All you have to do is watch the video, and you can tell when like there were points where I was just like.
I got this.
In those moments, I feel like that one Sonic fan that just lost his marbles.
Yeah.
Lost his marbles? That never sounds good.
So.
Yeah, it's iconic.
Yeah, like it's an awesome, like it's so awesome to see it, knowing that's like your first time like actually clearing it. But like. After you do like the first like 3 sections, you get to the final like boat fight pretty much.
This time it's sure to work.
She pauses it. You can
For like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's a long pause. She's just like and making sure that her hands aren't tense or anything.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, cuz the the last few times I made attempts at it, my brain doesn't do well under certain levels of stress. And I discovered that fun fact, and long story short, during one of my failed attempts, right after, I immediately kind of seized up and fell over. And I just had to lay on the ground for like 5 minutes until I could like properly move again. It was kind of creepy. Probably not normal. If any of you out there experience that, please get that checked, because that's not normal. I may have a slight disregard for my health, but that doesn't mean you should.
Yes, no, please. We encourage everyone to like take care of yourself.
Yeah.
We were trying to record a podcast earlier today, and like for whatever reason, the audio just was not recording. And so I'm gonna give the hero advice now, and when we figure out a time when to record that again, we'll do it again. But basically, the hero advice is research the game before you hit buy. Like, make sure it's a game that you are going to play. Like, look up videos, especially gameplay, like actual gameplay, not the gameplay trailers, like actual gameplay.
Because gameplay trailer may not actually have the actual footage you're looking for.
Yeah. We know who we're talking about when we say we know who you are.
Come on!
We all done it.
I won't name names of which companies did the thing where the gameplay wasn't exactly right, but we all know who it is.
I was telling them, I think the latest Assassin's Creed game, like Valhalla or whatever, like their gameplay trailer had maybe like a few seconds of like legit gameplay. Like
Thunder! Thunder!
everyone's like, guys, I found the gameplay, it's right here.
Right here, guys. That's gameplay.
Yeah,
End
here
of
you
story.
go. There's your snacks.
Yeah.
Fire!
We like our snacks. Snacks are good.
Enjoy your bread.
Yeah, no, I remember playing with Yellow, where I was going through a Fallen Order as she was watching me, and she's called the skill points like snacks. Like, oh, get your snacks.
Oh yes, I kept calling them snacks.
Snacks are always good though.
I would not stop.
Here! Heal!
That was my favorite word at the time. I did in fact buy snacks. I bought Rice Krispies
Ooh, Rice Krispies.
and Capri Sun. Yeah, I ate a ton of Rice Krispies during that time.
Yep. And we can't forget about your chocolate chips.
Chocolate chips is just given. There's a specific. When I talk about things that I enjoy eating, I'm not paid to talk about things that I enjoy eating. Just pointing that out. I'm not paid for any of that. I just enjoy things. I prefer particular brands because they don't burn my throat if I try to eat a ton of them.
Here! Here! Thunder!
You don't like getting throat? So you don't want to breathe by it?
Oh yeah, and word to the wise, don't drink liquid chocolate. Do not. Just don't. Don't do it.
Oh, liquid chocolate.
No, it's liquid regret.
Do you realize how hot that is, Rich?
It's not that hot, and it was like a specifically made dipping chocolate, but let me tell you, after I drank that, I wasn't touching my chocolate chips for like over a week. I was just like, no.
That's
I'm done.
Here! Thunder!
I feel like that's like a Simon moment. It's like, that's a hard no.
Come on!
So yeah, don't drink liquid chocolate. Just
Little mac and cheese, not bad.
mac and cheese.
You know the one commercial that says liquid gold as it pours like the melted with the meat of the cheese over the mac
Oh,
and
that's
cheese?
right.
But this is not liquid chocolate.
Come on!
Gosh, I remember when that first was like a thing.
Heal!
It was like this old lady saying the line Velveeta, and like it was just like the creepiest commercial ever. thing.
This would be as weird as other commercials out there. I'm looking at you, Old Spice.
We got Old Spice.
Come on!
I can't remember the first actor's name, who was like a much more like chill dude, and then there's Terry Crews.
Alright, Val, you take it easy. You take care of your personal stuff, alright?
Thank you. Have a good one. Oh,
Come on!
Yeah, something came up with her husband.
Okay.
This should help.
Thank you, Donald, for actually healing me!
Wait,
Yay, Donald!
let's take a
He
step
healed
back.
and then he died.
This should help.
Yeah, I was talking with, I think, was it, I know it was with Rich, but was it with Val or was it with Renegade? About how I like Kingdom 1's magic bar system, but how I'm not a big fan of it from 2 on.
Oh, I don't blame you. If it was the same magic system in 2, KH2 wouldn't have had some issues. Well, the only issues being some of the fights being like, ah.
I knew Oogie Boogie was
I'm gonna run
behind
around in
this.
circles, but I don't know what to do because I'm out of magic.
Yeah, because,
Rest in pieces.
well, the reason why, Rich, I don't remember explaining exactly why, was... Yeah, me. Fall down.
Casting Cure multiple times in a row, that's what makes it so much better. So then you don't get, like, destroyed immediately after healing. Oh my gosh, if there was fall damage in Kingdom Hearts, we would be done.
Could you imagine 3 with fall damage?
Oh, that would be horrible.
Heal! Thunder!
I just discovered I still have, like, several sets of blank decks of cards that I intend to draw on.
Thunder!
It's gonna be great. They come in packs of 50.
Oh, nice.
Which doesn't make sense. Yeah, it should be 52, but they're like, no.
Well,
50.
because you don't get the Joker
Back
card.
to 50, guys. Don't question me.
Heal!
Oh, did you fall?
Yeah, I fell.
Damn, might as well, like, fall now, because then... Oh, wait, no, you can't do that. You can't do the in-house party switch to get that red.
Come on!
No.
You better heal yourself, or... Yeah, because he was coming for you.
Yeah.
You did.
I did try to keep track of my health. You've always been the one in my, like, next to me say, heal, come on!
Which is why if I ever play any sort of, like, long-term games, I always play support, because I already know that whoever I'm in the party with is not going to heal themselves. Also, most of that's where the
This should help.
It's kind of fun to play medic sometimes, but sometimes you're just like... It's your own fault.
I did it, guys. It's me.
Yeah, I'm not going to shortcut my way up to the top. Yeah, no thank you.
No shortcuts allowed.
Fire!
The lights won't allow you.
No, I've watched, like, a speedrun how-to guide for this area. And, yeah, the jumping... Yeah, that takes practice. Because basically, I'm gonna make sure I use an ether before this fight, because I'm going to burn through it.
What are we burning people now?
That's right.
So, Rich, the next fight I'm going to, which is one I don't look forward to, is Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Yellow, do you...
Yeah, the triplets are... The triplets are a pain. They're relentless. They're demons, and they're the definition of
Thank you.
Definition of demon children. I'll put it that way. And Donald just fell off the map.
I'll remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because with them, just picture the most, like as Yellow was explaining, like, if they
The
were
most
in
undisciplined
Smash.
children on the planet, that's what the worst kind of parenting might be.
Oh boy. That is something
You know, so you also know how, like, in Smash, we get those players that we, like, utterly hate, where, like, all they know is, like, one move or two. Yeah, that's Lock, Shock, and Barrel for you, in a nutshell.
It's me. I'm those Smash players. I panic and press all the buttons.
Come on! Here! Thunder! This
all the buttons. No, just
Here!
Not really. I fall off the map instead.
no.
Alright, let's see here.
That's also a thing that
This should
happens. I
help.
forgot about that.
Ether.
Yeah.
Die, but hey.
This should help.
Potion.
Yeah. Yeah, I think 95% of the fights I've been in Smash have just been me falling off the map.
Alright, and then, let's see here. I want to do one last, let's see here. Do I want to go with the Blizzard or do I want to go with the Thunder?
That's
Go
a
with
good
both.
question.
No, it's either one or the other. I can't do both.
He needs healing.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna try the Blizzard. Oh yeah, because Rich, you're about to see why I was just debating between the two.
See ya! See ya! Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
Just so I can
Heal! See ya! Heal! So good. Deep freeze! Deep heal! So good. Deep freeze!
I keep forgetting that it's just like one cutscene and then they're just immediately throwing hands.
This should help. Deep freeze! See ya!
So I got one down. I got two more to get through, and of course, both my party members are down. I gotta kill because the next hit is going to kill. Jerk.
Feels so good.
Jerks.
Yeah.
Thunder! Thunder! Thunder!
Wish there was a save point before that fight.
Nope. They want to be that mean to you.
Oh, rip.
Here! Fire! This should help.
I think I'm just gonna do a thing where I'm just going to ignore all the enemies and just get to that fight. Because after that fight, there is a save point for us, thankfully. Yeah, so, Rich, as you saw, that's the reason why I was debating
Between the two?
So I'm just gonna go in, and I'm just gonna try a thunder spamming and just see how well that works.
Thunder! Thunder! Here! Thunder! Thunder!
Yeah, because they just kind of dash at you, and then sometimes it's kind of hard to see.
Come on!
Just because of the color scheme and all.
Yeah, color scheme is always the main great things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I like seeing colorblind options in games. I'm not colorblind, but it's great for those who are.
I know with the the hat in black and white.
Okay,
They
Thunderstrap
do that
work.
for everyone who wants to live out the samurai fantasies. As if the old samurai movie. They can play it in black and white.
It's perfect.
I'm like, you know what? That's pretty cool.
That it is.
Okay, Thunder was effective. Alright.
Thunder is your best friend.
Yes, Thunder is OP.
Thunder, thunder, thunder.
Let's see, do I have any abilities that I can equip onto Sora? Do I really want Tech Boost? Yes. Let's see, what do I got? Yes, yes, yes.
You always want your air combos. Because you mentioned in Stream 1 that air combos are all broken.
Well, no, what I was debating about wasn't air combo, it was Tech Boost. If I wanted to have Tech Boost.
Tech Boost is not obviously the point of it, because you don't need
It's
that.
when you're blocking stuff, it adds a bit of XP
Yeah,
or something
XP,
like
but
that.
in boss fight you want the boss instead of not really getting XP from boss fights.
Well, I'm not doing a no XP boss fight on Oogie. Even though it would be nice, I do want...
You do want all your XP.
That XP. Because Yella remembers...
That's attack power scaling.
Yeah. Now the only time that I'm thinking of attempting to no XP is when it comes to
You want to explain what you're talking about? No XP? I understand what you're talking about, but I don't know if people want to.
Yeah, so Yellow, you want Yellowfin, do you want to explain the no XP strat in Proud?
If I remember right, it's been a while since I've watched some of the runs, and obviously over time some of the run strats may have changed. But originally what they used to do is in some of the boss fights, they would turn on no experience, and what would happen
Yeah, that's
It's been
basically...
a long time.
Yeah, so that's basically what it is, because when Kingdom Hearts first came out, it wasn't possible to do a level 1 run. And so...
Yeah, there was no no XP level 1 possibility because that wasn't an option in the game. They added that in Final Mix, and they didn't do like certain code adjustments that would make it like work, so it did a lot of fun things that made it easier for speedrunners to have fun with.
Yeah, and so basically that's that. So the boss is set to a certain scale, and if you want to save, so if you put on the no XP, especially if you're doing level 1, the game freaks out because like you're supposed to be here, like, let's say this fight coming up, you're supposed to be like level 34 and you're level 1, the game freaks out and so it scales your damage output up by like a lot.
Yes, damage scaling, that's the one. Thank you.
And
That's what you're looking for.
And so the game just spazzes out and it's just like, yeah, you're gonna do a crap ton of damage like right now. It's like, okay, cool.
Yeah. It's absolutely hilarious to watch some of the bosses just get destroyed.
And the same thing is true in the Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep.
Yeah. They did it again.
Because
I think it's more of a feature at this point than any sort of possible bug.
Yeah. So here is this is the most annoying part of the Oogie fight.
Want it? Well then, come
Because
on
if you've
over
seen
and get it.
Nightmare Before Christmas, this is like the torture chamber where Santa's at and Sally comes in and saves the day, or Jack. I don't remember which.
Now, let's see if I can get their attention.
And so, anyways, they this fight is just annoying because you have to line yourself up, press the button at the right time.
This is it?
And ideally,
yeah, it's very gimmicky. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but that's the first word that comes to mind.
Yeah, it's still
very
yeah. And like the thing is, like when it comes to Oogie in this phase, I did not see where I was at, so yeah.
I thought she was always getting to where you're at.
But usually he throws some flamey dice at you and oh, okay. You got bodied. Okay, to explain what just happened there. Hero just got bodied by all the dice at once, and then one of the Heartless delivered the final slap to the face. That is exactly what happened.
Yeah, it was.
Watching.
It was a very.
It's like when I see a spider and I get surprised by said spider.
Come on!
It happens so fast and so quickly that you don't even see it, and you have to kind of just explain it afterwards as to why you freaked out and started smacking a area.
I actually lucked out here. This is good for me right here. So I don't want. If I could get up. I could not get up, so I should have done something else. So the part of what I was saying where I lucked out as far as that was concerned, Oogie in this fight, he's only allowed to get hit so many times each time you do a damage.
Yeah, he gets like hit like 10 times, and he's really slapping you around.
Yeah, so he's only allowed so many hits, and so that hit is like you, Donald, Goofy, Jack. So if any of those hits count, and your party members do terrible damage, and so you want to be the one making the hits.
Yeah. Donald was trying to ruin that with his thunder. Donald ruins everything. Watch out for the toasty dice.
Did I
Yeah, these guys are packing a huge punch. About 3 hits and you're done.
Oh, baby.
Toasty dice.
Oh, I want to hit those dice. So there's a couple dice that you. So yeah, Yellow, go ahead and explain why I wanted to hit those dice that he just threw.
The fiery dice you don't want to get hit by because those do damage, but those you want to hit. Because you can get some, when they're mid-air, you can get some damage on them, just knock them right back on them. But if they land in a certain way, they do certain things like they might drop the blades above, they might drop that spinny blade. Yeah, it's It's a fun little gimmicky fight, and you pressing that button locks him into place, and he can, and Hero can do a bunch of damage. And he's got his 10 hits in, so just gotta wait. Watch out for flames. And smack him back. There you go. Got one on him. And looks like it's more.
Oh, I goofed up.
Heartless. He's smart on him. Smart on a lot of Heartless, apparently. More flame dice. And here comes the fun dice. Leveling up in the middle of a fight.
That's always the fun thing to do.
Oh. Oops.
Yeah, that was a huge oops.
Yeah. He usually knocks you out of it when you don't get in where you belong.
Oh crap, I hate this.
Oh, dear. Here! That was incredibly weird of him. Yeah, watch out for the buttons. Don't press the buttons too soon. Alright. Oh, smack him back. Or not.
I wish it was there.
Rip.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch your health.
I know, right?
Well, now's your chance. You can get him in any spot you want because, yeah, Donald just barely woke up. Barely. And good thing you got him there, too, because he was about to heal. He might try to heal again. Might. Heal! But that little station there is where he would heal up. Oh, rude. Oh wait, nope, smack those dice. Oh dear. Alright, what do we got? 150. I already know I'm like on a 2-second delay, so.
Yeah. So what just happened, I had the one thing happen that I didn't want to happen.
You also got Jack and Donald going in there and doing nothing. Oh, the fun stuff. Oh, spinny blade.
Yeah, those blades are not fun to deal with.
Heal.
Why is that? What makes those blades so good?
Just
They will
because.
kill you.
Yeah, they will kill you, and you don't know exactly where they're at.
And it's kind of hard to predict exactly the trajectory that they're on.
Here.
Oh, watch your health. There you go. Flame dice. I'm 2 seconds late. This is not helping at all.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Are you serious, Oogie? Screw you.
Oogie, come on.
He got the hill. For those wondering what's going on.
Oogie, you're not supposed to heal this. You're supposed to just sort of let it beat you up.
No, not again.
Aww.
Did you want to double heal?
That ain't right.
Fire. Fire.
And Jack and Donald are gonna ruin your hits on him again.
Yeah.
Watch your health.
Here.
Yep, definitely watch your health.
Heal.
This should be it for part 1. Yes, part 1 is done.
Come on.
Woohoo!
Now comes the second part. The second part isn't as bad. Yellowfang, do you want to explain to Rich what's going to happen in the second part right here on this fight?
He becomes very large.
Like how large is large?
Very large.
It's not exaggeration, people, when she says large. She's not exaggerating in the slightest about the large.
Y'all remember the movie Monster House?
Yes.
Uh-huh. I've seen
Yeah.
all the way through? No, but do I know what you're talking about? Yes.
Yeah. Big Monster House.
Yay, got a Holy Circuit and Answer Report 7. Okay, I love how they walk out. Because we won, right? Right? We're done, right?
Wrong.
Joke's on all of us.
Yep.
Too bad Oogie didn't have a Disney audition. Oh wait,
Yeah,
he's already in Disney.
It was only the Heartless bosses that were dealing with the Disney auditions.
Okay, so there's these purple dots that you're gonna be
Yeah,
seeing.
these purple balls, orbs. Take your
Things.
pick.
What
But
did I
you
put
have to
on it
beat
today?
you have to beat those up. And one of the tricks that some people do is that they get them down to like where it's one hit and go, because the more you completely eliminate, the more aggressive Big House Oogie gets. Like that good old lantern shoots fire at you, and it is not a fun place to be.
Come on!
Yes, clearly. Being on fire is the best place to be. I say that in complete sarcasm.
Now, some strats where they just straight up just go through and just like dish out the damage.
Yeah.
The trick part with all of this is actually remembering where they're all at and remembering your pathing.
Yeah.
I suppose this part of the boss fight is not that hard.
No, you can still get yourself
really
screwed
isn't.
over.
Oh yeah. If you get set on fire enough, you'll die.
Not to mention, as well with this fight, you'll see as they go higher up that there will be a couple Heartless that will spawn. And just as I say that, two gargoyles fight just spawned.
Yeah, it's shooting fire right at him. Yep, here it comes. Here's the spawn. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you casting thunder on them might be a good idea. Almost no
Yeah.
use of thunder.
Homeboy gets a little bit. Yeah. Just worry about staying alive. You can do the damage. We can do the damage later.
I missed one somewhere. Where did I miss it?
Halfway across the map.
I know there's one up top.
I thought that was the one on top.
I got the one up on top.
If that wasn't the one on top, then
There's one down lower, I think. I can't remember where it is. Because you were just there. And if you need to, you might have to pull down a bit.
and not that
Yeah. You're going in circles. You were just there.
Fortunately, though, I do start at this part of the fight.
If you do, wow, that path will take out entire health by getting hit by it.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys can... Ooh. Yikes.
Like, boom, he was up to 1, 2, there's the 3. Is it only shoulder 3?
Socks stolen. Just knock your socks right off.
Yeah.
Come on!
Because ideally with this fight, you want to end the last one at the very top. So you don't have to worry about backtracking.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Come on!
So earlier we were talking about the different abilities such as Leaf Bracer and stuff like that. For those of you that aren't aware, what Leaf Bracer does, it allows me to actually cast Cure all the way through without getting knocked out of it.
That's always nice to have.
And then we were talking about Second Chance and Once More. What those two abilities do, Second Chance allows you to basically get a crit hit, you get critically hit, and you can live through it. If you're not already low on health.
Normally something that would one-shot you doesn't one-shot you. And then I believe Once More is where it doesn't kill you if you get comboed.
Yes. Once More is designed to prevent you from getting killed when you get stun locked.
Heal!
Because we all remember how many times we've been stun locked by any game.
More than what we like.
I'm just having a hard time with the platforming at the moment, guys. Don't worry. This is Kingdom Hearts Platforming 101.
Do the platform right there, like.
It's a PS2 game. Yeah, it's a PS2 game. It's guaranteed to happen at least once. Jeez. Somebody is cranky. You might want to pop a heal.
Yeah, let's see. Can we find the last one now?
Ah, are you kidding me?
That's a mighty fall.
Oh yeah. No, the like.
Let's add a jumping puzzle in the middle of a boss fight, guys. Who thought of that?
My bet, Numera. And
He thinks of everything, and it's very terrifying.
The other thing that makes Kingdom Hearts a little on the interesting side is Cure. You have to go through the entire Cure animation. So if you land anytime when you're in the air casting Cure, it gets cancelled.
Yeah.
And that's what happened right there. So
you almost were healed, but then it was like, joke's on you.
Basically.
Yes. Welcome to the gym.
I just want to make sure that I got myself at the right starting point, guys.
Right starting platform? You know the wrong one?
Yes.
Because, like, yes, I try not to. So the only time I try not to use speedrun strats is when I'm trying to go through the world fast. But I do like trying to use them in the boss fights.
The boss fight that sort of makes sense, just the boss that faster.
Come on! Heal!
Giant jelly block. Yeah, it's poison.
Come on!
Jelly snacks.
Yes, back to your snacks. Give the snacks. Give all the snacks. The snacks become your friends.
That
When
lantern.
your friend falls in a pile of
Goo.
plum gummy bears, and you have to take off all of the gum drops that have melted onto them.
Come on, fellas, let's go!
I think you might want to go for those first. If you weren't doing that. Because the aggression is really amped up.
Yeah. Going
Take
to
up the
try.
and focus boss, or do the ads forever spawn like the other boss fight? Are you just doing all week? Is that the...
So I'm doing what Yellow Fang was talking about earlier with one of the strats.
You get them all about dead, and then you just load them and kill them all. If you never will go all out.
Yeah. The point is to not amp up the aggression. It's also what it's also what a lot of speedrunners use when dealing with the Tiger Head. The Tiger Head, when you eliminate one eye, it becomes very aggressive immediately, starts swinging its head around a lot more.
We saw that early on the stream. You took it one eye, and I was like,
yeah,
I'm gonna throw my head back.
brutal. Yeah, I literally rage quit the last time I streamed with that. I was just like, nope.
I'm done for the day.
I don't have the patience or sanity levels to deal with that.
Alright, so I fell all the way down. So kinda big deal, kinda not.
Oh, that's it. And it was, so it's not this major. Oh no.
Yeah, it's not a panic thing. So honestly, like Boogie's house, it's like
Yeah, in case you're wondering where the last one is, I think it's around the back side of him.
And I think in theory, this isn't a hard fight, it's just the ad. It makes it hard.
Yeah.
Did I missed one somewhere again.
There's one.
I think that was the one that just needs a couple more hits. But yeah, there's one somewhere around the back. Yeah, just jump off and pop that heal.
Is that his on the ground? What is that? On the ground.
Yeah, kind of up that branch way. Wait, did you see a purple thing?
I'm trying to find it. Let's get the one up on top.
It's one of the ones towards the ground, I think. I can't remember where it is. Watch out, the lamp might come for you. The lamp is coming for you.
Heal!
It's definitely not up here.
Definitely not.
Indeed. It's definitely not.
Yeah.
There's a down.
Probably not that.
He's gonna find us like, duh.
It's right
That's what
above.
said.
I see
right
it.
above
I
there.
see it now.
Yeah.
There it is.
I can tell Yellow
Oh my
Fang's
God.
getting. Oh, I completely missed it.
Way to go, dude.
No, I don't remember that one. That's the thing.
It's one of the most insignificant ones.
Because
Like,
it's
you
not.
pick up
It's
that one.
always the branch one.
Yeah, because it's not on
And
the
that-
path.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
and
probably
that's
should take that one out first, and then just a little
Yes.
But the good news is for everyone, This isn't like.
There we go.
Yeah, it wasn't like last week where I spent what felt like an hour on Tiger Head.
Yeah, Tiger Head fight. Tiger Head fight was not fun.
No, Tiger Head
Oh my
to me
gosh.
is like the toughest fight in Agrabah, next to Pot Centipede.
Hot Centipede is evil.
It just wrote and wrote.
It's very terrifying when your party members keep dying. And then you're just kind of like praying that they start knocking down some health because you don't want to start the fight all over again. So you just find yourself
Sally,
like jumping up
why
high to
didn't I
avoid getting
listen to
hit by it and watching as your
Don't
party
feel
members
bad,
frequently
Jack.
die over
We'll
and
come up
over.
with another plan for
It's a little traumatizing.
Next time,
All right,
we'll
guys.
do
I
it
think
together.
tonight it's a good stopping point. So I think next week we're going to fly ourselves to either flip of the coin, Neverland or Atlantica. Okay.
Then after that, we go back to Travis Town, or did you finish Travis Town? I don't
No.
remember.
So the reason why I held off on Traverse Town because after Neverland, I'm going to go back to Traverse Town, do Traverse Town, then make my way to Hollow Bastion.
And then from Halabastion.
And then from Hollow Bastion, then I have to go back to Traverse Town, go back to Hollow Bastion, then go to Final World, and go through the final crawl there.
So if anything, our plan for next week is to Halabastion, Travel Town, Halabastion, and then back to get to the final boss rush, and then final boss rush to the final stream.
So basically, yeah, it's gonna be next week. We're going to go through Neverland and Traverse Town, and depending on the timing and how well I'm going, we may start Halabastion. But Halabastion we're not going to do all of Halabastion because Halabastion is a long run.
It's one of the longer worlds, so we're looking at least a couple more weeks streaming before we finish up Kingdom Hearts.
Before we finish up Kingdom Hearts, and then we'll go on to Kingdom Hearts 2. Because the nice thing about Yellow Fang is that she is very familiar with Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and even Birth by Sleep.
Oh, I know Birth by Sleep like the back of my hand.
Yes.
So, oh, that's new.
Birth by Sleep is actually the only Kingdom Hearts game I've beaten, because that was on the PSP and it was easy to bring a PSP with me when I was on my road break at work instead of a console, so you can't do much with it.
Yeah, it's the first game I defeated as well when it was on the PS3. It was a magical experience, and it's one of the ones that I have sufficiently completed a high difficulty on, and still continue to go back and play it on a high difficulty without problems.
Yeah,
Which boss fight again?
There's End Boss.
Oh my gosh. Terra's just not fun to fight as.
Period.
Because he's kind of slow.
He's like a wannabe, like, tank. But
No, he is a tank. He's a tank.
He's a tank. Problem is that there's no stagger for the boss, and he's relentless. And if you don't block that stinking attack, he's going to continue regardless of what you do. You have to block that attack within 2 strikes.
My idea was this time my second chance kicked in for me. Did anyone help? I healed myself. I was good to go. That was the strat. That worked.
Now,
if I was really wrong.
Okay, so when we get ourselves to Birth by Sleep, I am going to start with our boy Terra. All right. Saying now, we're going to start with Boy Terra, then we're going to go Ven.
Normal, I'm not crit.
No, I'm going crit. I'm going crit.
You're going crit up to, oh boy.
I've done it.
Rip.
Oh no! RNG did not favor me.
Oh no! I'm guessing Neverland didn't spawn.
Neverland didn't spawn.
Well, the thing is you can quit out.
Well,
I think.
What's actually faster is I land at Atlantica. Go through that first little bit. I'm going to be skipping all the cutscenes, guys. We're not going to be watching this cutscenes. Because Atlantica is...
Now, come here.
It's completely optional.
But I
One or
think
the
we
other
are
is optional,
stronger
but
here,
everybody
though.
picks. Yeah.
So
Technically, one or the other is optional, but most people skip Atlantica just because of the controls.
It's the controls because, alright, for those wondering, circle is to ascend, square is to descend. Now make that your combat.
It's a little wonky.
It's so weird. Yellowfang was there
It's like
for my
a-
first playthrough of this game where I decided to do every world. And she can attest, I hated this world.
Yeah. It's not as draggy as Atlantica and TH2, which also is completely optional. You can completely avoid it.
But it's also a lot
I
of...
just do it because I like occasional rhythm games.
Yeah.
TH2 Atlantica was actually not half bad.
Just gotta remember where Flounder disappeared to. Up top, there we go.
So you're trying to just get to the save point and then just...
Yes. And then Heartless come in, and so now you get to see the combat in Atlantica.
Come on!
The screw Atlantica's story.
Yeah.
Atlantica's story had zero impact in the overall game. And even storytelling of the game.
But it
It's
sure
like-
did have an impact on the players.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, look, it's the save point we're looking for.
Yes. Now, Atlantica's the only place where King Trident's is like, you're outsiders. Stop meddling in the affairs of our world. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Listen, but I'm looking for Kairi and Miku.
Actually, Atlantica's the only world where he's not looking for Kairi or Riku. Just to put things in perspective for me.
It's there more for us to...
It's supposed to be a relaxed world, but it never felt like it.
I think it's more introducing the flight mechanics, because it's kind of similar to the flight mechanics in or at least the movement. It's similar to when you get to Neverland, you get to fly around at a certain point and stuff. And during one of the endgame boss fights, you do have to fly. There we go.
Yeah.
If anything, you think about it, it may not give great impact in this Kingdom Hearts game, but it puts a great impact with KH2 and KH3 of how they're not meddling in the world and the Keyblade holder is supposed to be.
No, they
show
just
up, make sure nothing's happening.
They just don't act like it.
Yeah, every
like
game laughs in the face of that, except maybe 358/2.
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd come, Sora.
Riku!
Good to see you again.
Well, where are Donald and Goofy?
Are they that important
Where
to
are
you?
you?
More important than old
Hey, you
friends?
see my friend Miku? He's sort
Instead of worrying about
like
them,
me, but he's not.
you should be asking about
He's
her.
about yay tall, silver hair, clearly
Kyrie!
has
That's right.
clearly
While you were
has
off
issues.
goofing around.
And he needs a
I finally
wardrobe
found
overhaul completely.
fast. No shenanigans aboard my vessel, boy.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it was
Riku,
funny.
Why are
When we
you
were
siding
doing our
with the
dub,
Heartless?
our friend
Heartless
Colin,
obey me now,
he was
Sora.
voicing Sora and Captain
No, I
Hook.
have nothing
So
to
it made for
fear.
one of the most awkward conversations between Sora and Hook
Sooner or later
because he
they'll
didn't know
swallow
how
your
to do the story
Not
or
a chance.
anything.
My heart's too strong.
Oh gosh,
Riku.
it's happened to
I've
all
picked up a few other
everyone
tricks
in the
as well.
dub at least at
Like
one
this,
point
for
has had to
instance.
talk to themselves.
I think I had it the most.
Yes, you did.
You can go
I
see your
shall be
friends
all the
now.
characters at
Ah!
once.
Well, I voiced me, I voiced
Let's get
Riku, I
underway
voiced
already.
Ansem,
And keep Sora
and
away from
no,
Kyrie.
I
until
voiced
we're ready to land.
Diago.
Yeah, no, I voiced.
You were
I voiced
Jafar. Jafar was
That scurvy
hilarious.
brat thinks he can order me
Oh
around.
gosh.
Shall we do, Captain Hook? Nothing.
It's
The hold is crawling with heartless.
Alright, for those
But-
wondering,
Keep an eye on the branch.
look up.
that dub is the reason why I will never go into politics. I can't go into politics.
Look at. You need to look up demonetized fandom, and or just search
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts fandom, and you will find our video.
Oh my
If you
poor
are not a fan
nubs.
of dirty words, don't. Just don't. If you're not a fan of...
You don't say.
Yeah.
Basically,
was
we just
definitely kind of-
ad-libbed and
Finally
let
found her.
loose everything
Alright.
that was in our brains.
Well, let's
Yes.
go up and talk to her.
I will.
From dirty jokes to words that should not be repeated around your parents.
Yes, and
Oh.
as far as this channel,
Sorry.
those are the words and type of jokes that we try to avoid.
Yeah, it's not welcome
How
in
you
this
doing there?
environment.
Looking for a way out?
Who are you?
Oh, yeah.
There's a time and a place for this joke.
I'm the answer to
Yes.
your prayers.
This is not one of them.
And then and Yellowfang voiced Peter Pan, and so she had a
Okay,
hard
then.
time of how I
Fine.
voiced
Have it
me.
your way.
But you're
'Cause they
stuck
did a
in your
weird
dub.
voice for
Later
Smee.
on, for
Nope, I'm
most
just
of
waiting
the
for someone.
dub,
Who?
Goofy was just kind of passed around by us because we were originally going to have
Tinkerbell,
another friend
What took you so long?
voice Goofy, but
Great job.
he never showed
you
up,
found
so
Wendy?
I'm just like, I'm Goofy
Hold
now.
on.
You made
There was
Goofy
another girl
the
there,
like
too?
adopted father for Sora.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, I
There's
just
way
went.
I'm gonna
All
leave
right,
Wendy
he is
there.
now father.
Oh yeah, and that I had a lot of fun voicing Tinkerbell because I really didn't voice. I just did like.
Yeah. I'm
Come
gonna
on,
actually
Tink.
have to sit down
Open
and
up
look
the
back at
door.
that, but I am not having the volume at any point above 0.
I'm Peter Pan.
I'm Sora.
Wait,
Okay,
no, I'm
we're in
gonna
this together,
You have to
bro.
have your
wear
headphones in for that.
I have to have headphones.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
have Pan. Sorry. So we are going to save it here. Guys, we're actually doing pretty good on time, everything considering of how things have been going. 9 hours into the playtime.
And if you're trying to do speedruns, beat this game in 15 hours for that one trophy, you're not doing half bad.
Well, not to mention my
He's
proud
already
run.
done that trophy.
Yeah, file save number 3.
I can vouch for Hero when I say he did one of the dumbest yet most hilarious playthroughs for KH1. He decided to do Unchanging Armor, the under 15 hours one, and what was the other one? What was the other one that you
No
did?
continue.
No
Undefeated
continue
or
run.
Undying.
Yeah,
I
Undefeated.
think it was the only reason why you probably got that in under 15 hours.
The only reason I had it in 7 hours and 21 minutes. Save file number 3 was that run.
It was ridiculous. And the final boss rush was so hilariously horrible because we all knew that if you failed even once, you would have to start the whole thing over again, and we were all just
Not
like,
the
oh
last boss, the
no.
whole boss fight.
Well, on top of it,
All
too.
of it, because no continue means load game from the final rest. You have to start from all the way back. It is the most horrible trophy to get, but it's hilariously worth it to watch.
Yes.
No continues. If you could actually level grind and change your equipment, it wouldn't be as half.
Oh, no. Okay, so if you're doing a no continue run by itself, it's not bad. But if you're throwing it in with the Speedster trophy in Unchanging Armor, it is a nightmare.
It's murder.
But I did
Dark
it.
Souls on steroids?
It was the most ridiculous grind I have ever seen. And it was even more funny because that particular day when you were finishing up,
We had another friend.
We had a friend of ours was also playing the game, but he was playing the PS2 version.
Yes.
And the PS2 version has the joyous thing called unskippable cutscenes. And so there were like 2 different final boss fights going on because he was also at that point. and it was ridiculous.
Oh, and to
'Cause
top
it was
it
just
off,
left and right.
and to top it off,
And the poor guy died, so he had to start the whole thing over again while Hero managed to finally finish it off and call it good.
And to add even insult to injury on him. Okay, he was doing that on Proud, but he also grinded out his levels and got the ultimate Keyblade on top of it.
Yeah, poor guy. Poor guy often would get too distressed. Well, not too distressed, but I don't know how to put it. But he would
hit the panic button, right? Is that the best way to put it? And
pretty much. And when he went when he screamed, it actually made his gameplay worse. And we're just like, all right, chill. You don't need to yell.
So basically, what happened? I finished up.
Once he was done. Yeah, once Hero was done, I was just like, all right, coach mode time, let's go.
Yeah, because Yellow Fang here was help coaching me through, because she's always been the one every time first playthrough. She's like, heal.
Because nobody remembers to heal. I can't coach myself, so I get the joyous benefit of having to deal with myself. But friends of mine, they get a benefit of having someone coach. Unless they tell me, please stop, I will do this myself. Sometimes I just stay dead silent because I think it works better.
Yeah.
It depends on the fight.
It really does depend on the fight.
But other times, yeah, long story short, we had to coach the poor guy through the rest of the fight. But once we coached him through it, he was able to get through and finish it off. And it was just like, yay, you don't have to deal with all of those unskippable cutscenes. And I think he was trying to do the no continue run as well.
Yes, it was the no continue run as well. Now, because what we did, we told him to stop doing the because he would do that every time he hit the panic button. We're like, stop. The moment he stopped doing that, his game
did a lot better.
Improved dramatically.
Well, when you hit the panic button whenever you game, your performance simply goes downhill.
Yeah.
So, to be honest, I don't know anytime when I start panicking and do good, because I start overthinking everything and hitting the wrong buttons.
So as far as level-wise for me, I'm doing pretty good being level 33 where I'm at on Neverland. Because looking at my...
all the save files.
Okay, all these other save files are me practicing speedruns, so I can probably delete most of these.
I think it'll be a fun day once you get used to work on speedruns, and we just stream your speedrunning.
Yeah. And so for that, if you guys want to commentate on that, you guys gotta be familiar with some of the strats to be able to talk through what's going on and what I'm trying to do.
I'd have to update myself on them because a lot of the strats have changed over the years with speedrunning, and the original ones that I looked at when I was looking at speedrunning, some of those strats have changed, and so the times have gone down from like 3 hours, 40 minutes, almost 4 hours to now like some of them are like sub 3, like 2.5 hours.
Yeah,
some of them.
Yeah, if you take a look at the leaderboards, they're around 2.5 hours in that. But
yeah,
that's also Japanese text. English text is around, I think, 330, 340, right in there, as far as number one English.
They're bonkers.
But with
PS2 versions, it changes drastically because you can't skip cutscenes, and pretty much a death can kill your run.
To give you an idea, this save file has a little extra time, but you're looking around 26, 25 hours, not skipping cutscenes. If you're watching everything, kind of like what we're doing. But what we're doing is, though, with why I'm not skipping out most of the cutscenes is to actually allow the dialogue and us to conversate between everything and give me time to breathe between all the fights, because skipping all the cutscenes and going from one fight to the next is stressful in of itself. And so this fight this previous save file right here, 23, that is my current time through Agrabah. So that file right there is me going from Monstro on to where I'm at now in this playthrough. And so like an hour 10, hour 11 to me is really good, because that means I'm going through Jafar part 1 and 2 in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
But the Jafar fight, Yellow Fang missed that. He did do what he normally does for me, where he gets off platform.
Oh, yeah.
You really think your game has been bugged like that now?
Again? Jeez.
He was good on being on the platform for the most part. It's when he went and had his staff on fires when he got not on platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might be a magnet for that bug.
Yeah.
Hero's playing. Get off the platform.
I swear Jafar's like that. But I did have the best luck though with Diego, because he like stood there for me to like smack, and he got tired on top of it, so I was able to like drop
Yes.
Genie Jafar really quick.
I love those moments.
Yes. All right, so we are going to be calling it a night here, everyone. Now tomorrow, we'll get in touch with
It's a
Renegade.
multiplayer Monday.
It's a multiplayer Monday. I think we're going to continue with Minecraft if we have Renegade with us. If we don't have Renegade with us, me and Rich will decide which game we want to do. That's going to be a lot of fun. We may pick Destiny or we may pick something else. A lot of my friends know, when in doubt, when they see me online, I'm somewhere in Destiny. There's just no way around it. Yellowfang can attest to that.
Comes down to what craziness we want to do.
And so then next Sunday for sure we'll continue on. If we decide to, you know what, let's just hurry up through Kingdom Hearts. We'll do it Friday night, and we'll also do it Sunday as well. Yeah, so it's been a lot of fun. This has probably been our smoothest stream so far. No issues with everything. Last Monday was pretty good as well. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. So this has been Hero Darkness as your guy playing through Kingdom Hearts.
This is Switch Numbers.
And this is Yellowfang, guest starring. Hello. Bye.
And as always, guys, stay salty and have a good day.